everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a flip card. They're also called swing cards, and this is the reason why. They look like this, and when you open them up, the middle swings or flips open to reveal your message inside. So let me show you how they're made. To make this card, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 5 inches by 7 inches. And if you'd like to stamp this or emboss this, you should do it now. It's easier to do it while the cardstock is flat before we make any score marks or cutting. So go ahead and stamp it or emboss it if you'd like. And then the first step you're going to do is you're going to make 2 score marks on the long side of your cardstock. And the first score is going to be at 2 3/4 inches. And the next one is going to be at 4 1/4 inch. Now don't worry about getting all these measurements down. I'm going to post a little guide on my blog that gives you all the measurements and everything. Okay, now you have 2 score marks on here. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but do not fold it yet. We're going to do our cutting first before we fold it, okay? Now you're going to need a metal edge ruler and a pencil. And from the shorter sides here, you're going to measure in 1 1/2 inches from each side towards the middle, okay? So make a light pencil mark so that you can erase those later. You're going to measure in 1 1/2 inches in from each of those sides, okay? And then just use your ruler and make a light line so you'll know where to cut. Okay, and then you're going to turn your card around, and on this long side you need to measure in 1 inch from each side. Okay, so I'm going to make a little mark here that's 1 inch in from each side. Okay, and then make your mark where you're going to cut. Now we are not going to cut between these 2 score marks, so just make your pencil mark up to the score mark, and then from this score mark down to your other pencil line. Okay, and we'll do the same over here. Okay, when you get finished it should look like this. Okay, and now you'll need a hobby blade. And you're just going to use your metal edge ruler as a guide, and you're just going to cut where you made your marks. And again, do not cut between the score marks that you made, okay? So I've already got one all cut here so I can show you just to save time, okay? So when you get finished cutting, you're going to have 2 little flaps in your card like this. They're going to be like this, okay? Now you're going to do your folding, but we're not going to fold this. We're not going to fold this piece here. We're only going to fold, I guess you'd call this the frame, okay? The first fold goes up like this, and the second fold goes back like that, okay? And when you're finished, it should look like this. And that is essentially your card. That's how it works. Now you can stamp on this, or you can stamp on another piece of paper and mount it on here, or use decorative paper, whatever you'd like. This area here measures 3 inches by 4 inches. So there you go. That is your swing or your flip card. Now I have made a little guide here, and I'm going to post a photo of this on my blog, michellesrubberroom.com, so you can get all those measurements down. Okay, and let me show you just a couple real quick here that I've made. This is the first one I showed you earlier. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but this is dry embossed here. I ran it through with a texture plate through my Big Shot machine, so it has like a texture on it now. And as you can see, well, let me fold it this way so you can see this piece. I stamped this and mounted it on a blue piece of cardstock, and then mounted that on my card. Okay, and then when you open it up, here's the inside, and you can write your little message in there. So that's the first card. And here's another sample. This one's really shiny. I embossed this with some black embossing powder I don't know if the camera will pick it up. I stamped it first with a stamp that was like a bamboo tree and then embossed it. And let me show you what this looks like from this side. Actually, I made this paper with the faux marble technique with metallic markers, which you'll find the instructions for that also on my blog. Okay, so, and then this character here is been stamped and embossed with black embossing powder too. So when you open it up and reveal it, this is the inside. It's very shiny. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up with the lights and everything. But I'll put photos of those on my blog also. And there you go. Well, I hope you had fun learning how to make these cards. And thanks for stopping by. I'll see you soon.